Can you just deep that? Small flow babes of yesterday. I'm gonna be 25 in 6 months. I need to get my life together. That's a serious age. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Flo Babes coming to you live and direct. Why do I keep saying hi guys? I said I was gonna call you guys Flo Gang. Hi Flo Gang, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Flo Babes coming to you live and direct. Yes ma'am. How are you guys? Let me know in the comment section how you're doing. And if you're not doing so well, let me know as well, because a problem shared is a problem half solved. My half birthday is actually coming up on July 27th, but by the time that I post this video, it would have been long gone. I'm just gonna go ahead and film this video now, edit it and post it when I can. But I just wanted to go ahead and film a video on 24 things that I've learned now that I'm turning 25 in 6 months. Can you imagine that? Can you just deep that? Small flow babes of yesterday. I'm gonna be 25 in 6 months. I need to get my life together. That's a serious age. That's really giving serious age. Like, I thank God, honestly. I think getting older is a blessing. I'm not even some people that are like scared of getting older, because the older I'm getting, the finer I'm getting, the more I'm growing into my face and growing into my shape. It's a blessing, honestly. But like, dang, 25 sounds a little serious. It sounds a little serious. So the first thing that I learned now that I'm turning 25 in 6 months is you have not because you ask not. Even in the Bible it says ask and you shall receive. So why don't we apply that to real life? 9 times out of 10, the worst thing that people are going to do if you ask them for something and they don't want to do it is say no. So why not just ask? You never know. You might ask for something and receive it. 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have money to even buy a laptop. Someone randomly bought the laptop for me just because I reached out and asked how can I make more money, or how can she like put me on to plays that she does. And that was that. That was how I was able to get my laptop. But I've just been learning how to ask more. Ask away. You never know what people might say. You'd be surprised. The second thing I'm learning is that sometimes consistency beats talent. Sometimes you might not even be the best at what you do, but just because you consistently go at it and you consistently put at least 10%, 5% into something, it's gonna grow to reach to some certain extent. So sometimes it's not all about being perfect. Sometimes it's just about being consistent. I've also learned that it's important to learn yourself, because if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. Take it from me. When you don't have standards in life, when you don't know what you want for yourself, my sister, anything that comes will come, anything that goes will go, and you won't even know what you want for yourself. You don't even know the type of person you are. So I would highly recommend doing activities where you can discover yourself. Travel more, go out to eat more, go out more. The more you mingle with people, the more you'll see like, maybe I don't really like that. Maybe I do like that. Maybe I want to do more of that. Maybe I don't want to do more of that. So yeah, learn yourself more. Do activities that you like more, and stay away from activities that you don't really like. Know what you want for yourself and say no to anything that doesn't even align to that. Mind you, I'm not coming for anybody, or I'm not shitting anybody. These are just things that I'm learning. I've learned and I'm still learning for myself. You know, I'm becoming a big girl now, so I have to start telling you guys what I've been learning. The fourth thing that I've learned is that you are what you keep. A lot of times people say you are what you attract, but the older I'm getting, the more I don't really believe that. Sometimes you do attract bad opportunities or bad people, bad relationships. It's up to you to learn, to know and discern. Do I want to keep this type of person in my life? Do I want to keep this job? Do I want to keep this friendship? Do I even want to keep these fruits in my house? Just things like that, you know what I mean? I've also learned that nobody is too busy for you. I don't care if you're the president of America and Nigeria and Congo. If you know that you're interested in me or we're friends and you're not reaching out or nothing, there's no communication, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna take it as you don't want to talk. That's it. Nobody's too busy for anybody. Period. Ho-ha. This is everyone's first time on earth, so apply grace. You know, we're all learning this life thing. It's not easy. I'm still learning. I don't think you ever fully learn everything you're supposed to learn. So just apply grace. Be graceful to people. Everybody's learning. If you get a nudge to reach out to people, reach out. That nudge is probably for a reason. Number 8, people treat you how you treat you. Have you noticed that, like, when your car is super dirty and people come into your car, they just go ahead and dump their own trash in there too, because the car's already dirty, there's no need. But if they come into your car and it's super neat, it's sparkling clean, there's no dust, there's no nothing, they're gonna want to treat your car the same way that you had it. The same applies to us in our everyday lives. If you treat yourself with respect, people will respect you. Self-care is actually beyond your external appearance. When I think of self-care, I think of reading my Bible these days. I think of investing in my content creation. This is self-care for me. I think of how I can relax, how I can take my mind off of things. I think about sleep. Self-care is beyond the makeup and the hair and the outward appearance. How are you taking care of your soul? How are you taking care of your insides? Are you happy inside? Are you sad inside? What are some ways that could make you more happy? If you're happy already, how can you be happier? If you're sad, how can you be happy? Do you get? Number 10, if you can find it in the word, you can find it in your world. I've talked about this quote on my TikTok and on YouTube already, but I would emphasize on it more and say that there's no answer that you're looking for that you can't find in the Bible. It's there, explicit. It's a life manual. I would highly recommend you looking and diving into it and knowing it for yourself. I actually started trying to read the Bible within a year, but it's already August, July, August. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read in a year, but just know I've been putting, the effort is there. That's what matters. It's just that some certain chapters, like Numbers, I think right now I'm on Numbers, it gets kind of hard trying to like understand what they're talking about. Just try and know the Bible for yourself. Number 11, living for an audience of 1 will save you headache and build your confidence. Ever since, anyway, let me take that back. I've always been a confident person. If you know me from the get-go, I've always been confident. But something about knowing that you're only living for Christ raised my confidence to what I can't even explain. If I'm posting a video on Instagram or social media or TikTok, I really could care less if what people have to say about me posting or anything, just because I'm really posting because I'm living for an audience of 1. As in, the only person I look up to is Christ. That's the only person I seek validation from. That's the only person I go to when I'm sad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I go to human beings, of course, but I typically, my first line of action is going to Christ, just because he hears you. God really hears you. I'm telling you, he hears you. You might not get the answer you're looking for right then and there, but he always has so much better in store for you. Number 12, one bad season is not a bad life. You may be having a bad day, you may be having a bad year, you might be having a bad month, you might be having a bad relationship, you might be having a bad job, but that does not mean your life is bad. You never know. A year from that day, things can turn around and be better. That day that you're claiming to be the worst day of your life could be the day that you bring your child into this world. That day that you're claiming to be the worst day of your life could be your wedding day. You never know. All I'm saying is take life one day at a time. One bad day is not a bad life. It does get better. 13, travel as much and as often as you can. Travel cheaply. I know people are always like, I can't stay in a bad hotel. I have to stay in a certain hotel. My sister, if you know you're not going to sleep in the hotel, don't kill yourself. Like, a lot of people in their 20s hold back on traveling because they see it as expensive. But truthfully, as someone that's been to 18 countries now, and by the grace of God, I plan to go to 30 countries before I even turn 30, traveling can really be what you make it. It's what you make it. You can stay in a hostel. They have some really nice hostels in this world. They have some really nice hostels you can stay in to save money. You can see if you have a friend staying in another country that you can stay with. I would just highly recommend traveling as much as you can because it really widens your horizon. It makes you look at life differently. It changes your perspective. You get to see life from different lenses and different points of views, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's a word, but point of views, yeah. 14, networking not only increases your network, but it increases your confidence. Imagine you meeting all these different people from walks of life. You're meeting bankers, you're meeting lawyers, you're meeting children, like you're meeting people that are active in church. You're meeting people from all over the world. Tell me why you won't be more confident. You're able to talk to people from all different parts of life, aspects of life. Of course, it's gonna build your confidence. Number 15, always try to end relationships, whether platonic or romantic, on the best note possible, cordially if you can. It's not always going to be the case, but most times if you can avoid ending things on a bad note or an aggressive note, I would highly recommend, just because you never know where you'll meet people. Not just that, you never know who your siblings might meet or who your parents might meet that know you. You know what I mean? So I would just end things on a cordial note. Nobody knows what tomorrow holds. HED, man. Tomorrow's pregnant. You don't know what tomorrow has to offer. You don't know the type of people that you would meet along the way. Hi, my camera's dying now. Number 16, your parents are learning just like you. Number 17, know your place in people's life. Number 18, eat at home more. Number 19, move your body more. Number 20, party more. Number 21, take the bull by the horn, please. Number 22, avoid procrastinating as much as you can. That procrastination is the devil, it's evil, don't do it. I'm talking to myself also. Number 23, make a routine for yourself and stick to it. It actually helps when you have a routine and you know what you have planned out for the day, year, months, let it be, or whatever you have it. 24, and last point, life is short, so embrace it. Everything shall pass, whether good or bad, so enjoy it while you have it. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. I cannot wait to be 25 in 6 months. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Thank you, Flow Gang, for stopping by and watching this video. Let me know what you guys have learned as well. When are you guys' half birthdays? Do you celebrate your half birthday? Because I do. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. I'll see you. Ciao.